Good afternoon, teachers and my dear friend. Today I am going to presentation on Charles Dickens. Introduction. Charles John Huffman Dickens was an English writer and social critic. He created some of the world's best-known fictional characters and is regarded as many as the greatest novelist of the Victorian era. His works enjoyed unprecedented popularity during his lifetime, and by the 20th century, critics and the scholars had recognized him as a literary genius. His novels, short stories are widely read today also. His birth. He was born in Portsmouth. Dickens left school to work in a factory when his father was incarcerated in a debtor's prison. Childhood. He was born in Portsmouth on 7 February 1812 to John and Elizabeth Dickens. The good fortune of being sent to school at the age of 9 was short-lived because of his father. Inspiration for the character of Mr. McGavin in David Copperfield was imprisoned for the bad debt. Start of success. Dickens' literary success began with the 1836 serial publication of the Pickwick Papers. Within a few years, he had become an international literary celebrity, famous of his humor, satire, and keen observation of character and society. His novels, most of them published in monthly or weekly installments, pioneered the serial publications of narrative fictions, which became the dominant Victorian model for novel publication. Arrival at United States. On 22nd January 1842, Dickens and his wife arrived in Boston, Massachusetts aboard the RMS Britannia during their first trip to the United States and Canada. At this time, Georgiana Hogarth, another sister of Catherine, joined the Dickens household, now living at Devonshire Terrace, Melbourne, to care for the young family they had left behind. She remained with them as housekeeper, organizer, advisor, and friend until Dickens' death in 1870. Dickens modeled the character of Agnes Wickfield after Georgiana and Mary. His middle years. In December 1845, Dickens took up the editorship of the London-based Daily News, a liberal paper through which Dickens hoped to advocate, in his own words, the principle of progress and improvement of education, and civil and religious liberty, and equal legislation. Among the other contributors, Dickens chose to write for the paper were the radical economist Thomas Hopkins and the social reformer Douglas William Gerard, who frequently attacked the Corn Laws. Famous works. His many volumes include as works A Christmas Carol, David Copperfield, Bleak House, A Tale of Two Cities, Great Expectations, and Our Mutual Friend. His death. On 9 June 1865, while returning from Paris with Ellen Terran, Dickens was involved in the Stafford rail crash. The train's first 7 carriages plunged off a cast iron bridge that was under repair. The only first-class carriage to remain on the track was the one in which Dickens was travelling. Before rescuers arrived, Dickens standed and confronted the wounded and the dying with a flask of brandy and a hat refreshed with water, and saved some lives. Before leaving, he remembered the unfinished manuscript for our mutual friend, and he returned to his carriage to retrieve it. 5 unknown facts about Dickens. His name Dickens was a curse, possibly invented by Shakespeare. May have saved multiple lives of friends and strangers after a train crash. He helped create for fallen women. He probably had obsessive compulsive disorder. His last novel, The Mystery of Edwin Drood, remains a mystery. Thank you for watching.